Elon Musk's much appreciated Cybertruck. Undoubtedly, Tesla and Elon Musk have single-handedly brought a revolution to the automobile industry. There's a ton of evidence to back this up, with Tesla's autopilot technology, minimalistic design, and even the best-selling car of 2024, both gasoline and electric combined, in the Model Y. It is only fair to say that Tesla and Elon Musk are here to stay, with the market dominance of the Model 3 and Model Y and the designing and luxurious excellence of Models X and S. But then came the Cybertruck, the Tesla Cybertruck. The Tesla Cybertruck was probably the most hated car that we've seen in our lifetime so far. With its sharp edges, corners, and really unorthodox design, it surely is something we've never seen before in a pickup truck. Elon was probably going for that kind of impression as well, but not in the way it was interpreted by the audience. So why exactly did the Cybertruck disappoint so much? That's what we're covering in this video. So without any further ado, let's talk about the Cybertruck. To understand the backlash against the Cybertruck, we need to start with something deeply ingrained in all of us: evolution. Human brains are wired to respond to various stimuli in specific ways. Research shows that we instinctively associate sharp edges and angular shapes with danger. This makes sense if you think about our ancestors navigating natural environments where sharp objects, like thorns or predators' claws, represented threats. On the flip side, smooth, rounded shapes evoke feelings of safety and comfort. Think about a ripe fruit, or even the contours of a friendly face. These evolutionary preferences influence how we perceive everything, from buildings to consumer products. The Cybertruck, with its aggressively angular design, feels almost hostile, like it's something to avoid, not embrace. This isn't just a subjective topic. Studies in neuroaesthetics, the study of how the brain perceives beauty, reveal that sharp shapes activate the amygdala, the brain's fear and stress center. In contrast, rounded forms tend to engage the ventral striatum, which is linked to reward and pleasure. From this perspective, the Cybertruck wasn't just a design shock. It was a physiological one. But there's much more happening in the brain when we process something so radically different. The Cybertruck's design likely disrupted the brain's default mode network, which is active when we think about ourselves, our social world, and familiar concepts. When something breaks these mental patterns, like the Cybertruck's blocky, futuristic shape, the brain struggles to categorize it. This forces a recalibration of mental frameworks, which can feel jarring or even unsettling. People often interpret this discomfort as dislike, when in reality it's their brain struggling to adapt to a new visual paradigm. In addition, the Cybertruck's unveiling and its sharp departure from traditional design likely triggered prediction error in the brain. Prediction error occurs when the brain's expectations don't match reality, leading to surprise or even frustration. For years, Tesla had conditioned its audience to expect sleek, flowing designs like the Model 3 or the Model Y. The Cybertruck's angular and alien appearance clashed with these expectations, creating a strong emotional reaction. Neuroscience shows that such prediction errors engage the anterior cingulate cortex, which monitors conflicts between expectations and reality. This engagement heightens emotional intensity, making the reaction to the Cybertruck even more polarized. Now, Tesla as a company has always been a disruptor, but the Cybertruck took that to an entirely new level. Most vehicles, especially pickup trucks, are designed to appeal to a sense of tradition and rugged dependability. Brands like Ford and Chevrolet have perfected this aesthetic with soft yet sturdy contours that balance power with familiarity. The Cybertruck ignored all of that. Its design wasn't just different, it was a direct challenge to what a truck should look like. This created a phenomenon known as expectation violation in psychology. When something breaks too far from established norms, our brains struggle to process it. Instead of appreciating its innovation, many people rejected it outright because it didn't fit their mental template of a truck. What made this worse was the contrast effect. Tesla's earlier models, like the sleek Model S and Model 3, had already set a standard for modern, clean design. The Cybertruck's radical departure from that made it feel even more jarring, as if Tesla had abandoned the very principles that made it successful. First impressions are critical, and the Cybertruck's debut didn't do it any favors. When people encounter something new, the fusiform gyrus, a part of the brain responsible for recognizing familiar patterns, plays a key role. But with the Cybertruck, there were no familiar patterns. Its blocky, retro-futuristic look felt alien, triggering cognitive dissonance, the mental discomfort of trying to reconcile conflicting ideas. This dissonance was amplified during the infamous Cybertruck unveiling, where the unbreakable windows shattered. That moment became a viral sensation, reinforcing negative first impressions. Neuroscience tells us that negativity bias, which is our tendency to focus more on bad experiences than good ones, ensured that many people wouldn't give the Cybertruck a second chance. From a philosophical perspective, the Cybertruck is a fascinating case study in defiance. Elon Musk didn't just design a truck, he made a statement. In many ways, the Cybertruck is a rejection of aesthetic conformity, a refusal to cater to traditional ideas of beauty and functionality. This is where Nietzsche's concept of will to power comes into play. Musk's decision to create something so polarizing can be seen as an act of asserting creative dominance, forcing society to confront its own biases. But there's another layer into this rebellion. The Cybertruck challenges the idea that utility must align with beauty. Kantian philosophy emphasizes the importance of purpose in determining value. Musk seems to be asking if the Cybertruck does its job as a vehicle, if it's durable, powerful, and efficient, does its appearance even matter? The Tesla Cybertruck is more than just a vehicle. It's a cultural phenomenon. Its sharp edges and unorthodox design challenge our evolutionary preferences, disrupt our psychological expectations, and force us to confront what we value in innovation. Whether you love it or hate it, one thing is clear. The Cybertruck isn't just a truck. It's a conversation starter. And that's exactly what Elon Musk intended. So, what do you think? Is the Cybertruck a bold step into the future or a misstep in automotive design? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more insights on the science and psychology of the world around us. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.